Close your eyes and imagine a world where tranquility and wellness are just a breath away. Welcome to our sanctuary of relaxation and rejuvenation. But what if you could carry your sanctuary with you wherever you go? Introducing our mobile app. Access a wealth of yoga classes, guided meditations, massage collections, and self-care techniques right at your fingertips. Create your own oasis of peace, anytime, anywhere. Download our app to embark on a path of tranquility and self-discovery. Your journey awaits. Namaste.
Hello, welcome. Today we're going to be doing a yoga sequence to help with stress relief. The only thing that you will need is something to sit on, a bolster, or a folded up blanket or towel will be fine too. Go ahead and grab what you have around the house and let's go ahead and get started. If you don't have time to watch this video right now, go ahead and save to your watch later and just watch whenever you get a chance. So starting with some alternate nostril breathing, first let's go ahead and get comfortable. So you can start in Sakasana easy pose, just with your legs crossed. My favorite is actually just bringing one heel in front of the other. I just like how this feels. It opens up the hips a little bit more. So just find a position that feels nice and comfy for you. And let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and just close your eyes and feeling rooted through your sit bones. Really bring your attention more inward, starting to focus on our breath as we lengthen the spine, relax those shoulders, and just bringing the head in line with those shoulders. And just relax your face and begin to notice that breath. There's a good chance that it's more in your chest, and just allowing that breath to move more into your abdomen and just keeping the abdomen nice and soft as we breathe. And I'm going to go ahead and just demonstrate this alternate nostril breathing. So you're going to be using your thumb and these two fingers. So we always start on an exhale. So full exhale, you're going to close one nostril, full inhale through that nostril, full exhale through that same nostril. And then you do the same cycle with the opposite nostril. So you're going to close up that left and full inhale, and full exhale through that right nostril. All right, so let's go ahead and do this together. So go ahead and just rest your thumb on that right nostril without closing it. Full exhale, starting on an inhale. Go ahead and close that right nostril, full inhale through the left. Full exhale through the left. You can close your eyes doing this if you want. Close up that left nostril at the end of that exhale. Full inhale through the right. Full exhale through the right. Close up that right nostril. Same thing. Full inhale. Full exhale through the left. One more on each side, keeping those shoulders relaxed. Close up the left. Breathing in and out through the right. And one more on the left. Full inhale. Full exhale. And go ahead and just drop the hands. And let's go ahead and just close our eyes. And I'd like you to just bring your right hand onto your heart and end with just a really simple breathing technique, just breathing, into our heart space and really relaxing our chest and our shoulders. Just take a few breaths at your own pace. Relaxing our face, our belly. A few more breaths here. go ahead and open your eyes, and let's go ahead and move on. All right, so getting set up for reclined Baddha Konasana. So let's go ahead and begin by bringing the soles of our feet together. And I'd like you to just have a little more space in between your heels and the pelvic floor than usual, just so that we feel a little more spacious. So in this position, just allowing our hips to open, rooting down through our sit bones, go ahead and lengthen through your spine, relaxing those shoulders. And go ahead and just begin to walk the hands forward a little bit. Tuck the chin in towards the chest, keeping the spine nice and long. And just breathing into those groins and hips. And go ahead and relax your face. Relax your belly. And just taking our time here. And go ahead and walk it back. And just nice and slow, we're going to go ahead and recline back. So you might need to scooch in a little bit more. Feel a little bit more stable. Just one elbow at a time. Go ahead and recline back. And bringing the shoulders onto the floor. Let's go ahead and start with palms facing up, just allowing the shoulders to open, allowing the heart to open. Breathing into the hips. And go ahead and bring the arms overhead, reaching through the fingertips. Feeling openness in the chest and length in the spine. Yeah, let's just take a few breaths here. Enjoying that length. Really let your belly soften here. And keeping that length, go ahead and bring your hands back. And just letting the palms face up. Let your face be soft. Just breathing into those hips. I'm going to go ahead and make this easy on us to come out. So from this reclined position, go ahead and use your hands to help your thighs move your knees in towards each other. And go ahead and just straighten your legs. And we're going to do a twist since we're down here. Go ahead and lengthen the arms overhead. Reach through your toe tips, through your fingertips, nice long spine. And go ahead and bring your arms to your sides. And we're going to twist towards the left side first. So bring the right knee over towards the left. Go ahead and reach through your right fingertips. And just breathing into that low back, that right shoulder. Allowing everything to open a little bit more. It's okay if that right arm is floating. It doesn't have to be on the floor. And go ahead and release. And opposite side, bringing that left knee over. And let the left palm face up. You can gaze out towards your left fingertips. Breathing into that low back and left hip. And go ahead and release. And go ahead and roll to your side to come out. You can just press yourself up. And coming into a full squat position. So go ahead and just bring your feet wider than hip distance apart. You want to pigeon toe your feet out. And go ahead and come into full squat position, just walking yourself up. Letting your heels sink down. And go ahead and just bring your elbows inside of those thighs, those knees, and prayer position, bringing the chin down. If you're feeling scattered, this is a great position to get yourself in, just to feel a little bit more grounded. Letting those heels sink down. And tucking the chin in. And just really breathing into those hips as you let the hips sink down towards the heels. And go ahead and bring your hands on the floor, coming into a full forward bend, just slowly lifting our hips up, and go ahead and just straighten out your feet. Nice wide stance. And go ahead and just bring your hands around your calves or your ankles You can softly bend those knees if the calves are feeling really tight, and just relax your shoulders away from the ears and feeling rooted through our feet, breathing into those hamstrings and calves. And just a few more breaths here. Go ahead and just softly bend that left knee and the right knee, just bringing a deeper stretch into each leg as we just softly bend that knee. If the knees are already bent, just bending a little bit more. And go ahead and press through the feet, coming out, coming into a standing position. And let's go ahead and face forward on our mat. So Tadasana, go ahead and bring the feet together, and prayer position, just rooting down through the feet, drawing the thighs in, tucking the tailbone in, bringing the shoulders back. Go ahead and relax that face and relax that jaw. And go ahead and just separate your feet, coming into a wide leg forward bend. So toes are pointing forward. Nice wide stance here. And hinging at the hips, go ahead and just let your hands slide down the legs. And you can grab hold of your legs or your ankles and just coming into a nice deep stretch. You can bend those knees slightly if you need to. And just bringing the head down towards the floor. You can rest your head on the floor if you're ready. And just a few deep breaths here, letting our belly be soft. Just relax your face, relax those shoulders. And go ahead and press through the feet, slide those hands back up, coming into triangle. Go ahead and just scooch the feet in a little bit, and we're going to face towards the right side. So bringing that right heel in line with the left arch. Go ahead and reach through the fingertips. And I want you to just feel space along that right torso as you reach out over those right toes. And just keeping that space in that torso as you slide the hand down, reaching through that left arm and fingertips. Just feeling the shoulders open. Go ahead and just relax your breath. It's okay if your abdomen feels a little bit tighter, because it actually is. Just let your face be soft, rooting down through the feet. And go ahead and reach through those left fingertips. Let's come on out, moving into the opposite side. Go ahead and pivot. Left heel in line with the right arch this time. And same thing, so just keep that space in your left torso as you reach out over those left toes. And go ahead and drop that arm and just reach through those right fingertips. You can gaze forward or towards your right fingertips, towards the ceiling. Just allowing that chest to open, feeling rooted through the feet. And just let your breath be whatever it is, letting it anchor you into your body, just staying focused. And a few more breaths here. And press through that right foot. Go ahead and reach through the right fingertips to come out. And moving into Parsvottanasana. So I want you to just scooch your feet in a little bit more and go ahead and pivot towards the right. So you are bringing your back leg at a stronger angle in. So you want to face the wall in front of you and forward heel in line with the back arch. And I'd like you to just come into easy position with your hands. So prayer position, and just feeling balanced from foot to foot before we hinge at the hips. So just filling out your whole body as we hinge at the hips and breathing into that deep stretch in the forward leg. And you can just bring your hands down to your leg or anywhere in between, and just stay focused on your breath, staying rooted through the feet. Soften those toes and come on out, anchoring down through your back heel. And opposite side, go ahead and pivot to the left, facing the wall in front of you. Forward heel in line with that back arch. Just feeling balanced before we go further, and hinging at the hips. You can go ahead and come down as far as feels right for you today. And just breathing into that deep stretch, that forward leg. And one more breath here. Go ahead and anchor down through that back heel and come on up. And forward position, and go ahead and just step the feet together, coming into tree pose to finish. And just bring your weight into your left foot and go ahead and just lift that right leg. So you can start by just bringing that foot onto your calf, and always with balancing poses, just moving nice and slow, no hurries. You can just start to bring that foot a little bit higher and just finding what feels right for you today. Bringing the palms together and just a few breaths here. Go ahead and root down through that left foot. Nice long spine here, and just relax the shoulders. If you want more of a challenge, you can bring those arms overhead. And just a few more breaths here. Feeling solid like a tree, rooting down through our foot, lengthening through our hands. And nice and slow, like a dancer, go ahead and just release. And opposite side, so bring that weight into the right foot and just nice and slow, no hurries with balancing poses. Just bring that left foot up as much as you can, and can bring the palms together, rooting down through that right foot. Feeling nice and solid before we bring the arms up, rooting down through that right foot, lengthening through the fingertips, and just soften your face. And a few more breaths here. Feeling solid like a tree. And go ahead and release. And Tadasana. Go ahead and just close your eyes. And I'd like you to just really sink into your heart space as you root down through your feet, lengthening through the crown of your head. And just soften your face. And that is it for our practice today. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's video, you should check out our app Yoga Plus, where you'll find some exclusive content. I look forward to seeing you there.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the pose library. Yoga Plus by PsycheTruth, available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by PsycheTruth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.